Calco, so this is another way to factor polynomials using the box method. I showed you guys a cross method, but here's another way because some people might like this one better. So I'll show you a few examples and you can choose whichever way you think is best for you. So the first thing you want to do is take this first term, put it in the top left corner. Then you want to take the last term and put it in the bottom right corner. Then you want to multiply those two and find the product, and I get 56. So 7 times 8 is 56. And now I need to find the factors of 56 that add up to 30. Because this is a plus 8, I need factors that add up to 30. So if I go 1 and 56, 2 and 28, and I can see that this adds up to 30. So what I want to do is take the 2 and the 28, and it doesn't matter which one you put it in. I can put the 2x here and the 28x here. And now I filled in my box. Now what I need to do is factor out, find the GCF, or the greatest common factor, of the top. So I know I can pull a 7 and an x out of both of these. If I pull a 7x out of this one, I'm left with x there. And if I pull out a 7x out of 28x, I factor that out, I'm left with a positive 4. By the way, I should have put a plus here and a plus here. And now when I look down here, if I have an x and I have a 2x here, what do I need to multiply the x times, but multiply the x by to get 2? And it's a positive 2. And if I think of it this way, plus 4 times plus 2, I get the positive 8. And so now I got x plus 4 times 7x plus 2. So I would just go x plus 4 times 7x plus 2. That's one way. So here's another one. Again, 9x squared goes here, positive 10 goes here, multiply them. And because this is a plus 10, I need to find the factors of 90 that add up to 21. So I can go 1 and 90, 2 and 45, 3 and 30, and I can just keep going and on and on. And I know it's going to be 6 and 15. And I know that that adds up, so I'm going to put a plus 6x here and a plus 15x here, because that adds up to 21. I need to factor out of these, so I can pull a 3 out of the 9 and the 15, and I can pull an x out of the x squared and the x. So if I factor those out, if I factor 3x out of the 9x squared, I'm left with 3x there. And if I factor 3x out of the 15x, I'm left with a plus 5 there. Now when I try to find this bottom term, I can just think of it this way. 5 times 1 equals 10. It'd be a plus 2. And if I double check, 3x times plus 2 is my 6x when I multiply those in. So my answer is 3x plus 5 times 3x plus 2. Go like this. Okay. The other thing I can do is do it again with a negative 8 now. So I'm going to put the 7x squared here, and it's a minus 8 here. And I'm going to put the 56, I'm going to multiply the 7 and 8, get a 56. But now because this is a negative 8, I need to find a difference of 10, or negative 10, when I do that. So when I go 1 and 56, 2 and 28, 4 and 14, there's my difference of 10, 4 and 14. But I need it to be a negative 10. So I need the 4 to be positive and the negative 14. So I'm going to put the negative 14x here, and again, it doesn't matter. You can put them in either one. I could interchange those two. I'm going to factor out from the top. I'm going to pull out a 7 from these two, and I'm going to pull out an x, and I'm left with x if I pull that out. So again, I'm just multiplying 7x times x to get here. And if I pull a 7x out of this, I have a minus 2, or a negative 2. Okay. And if I think of what do I need to multiply the negative 2 to get to the negative 8, it's a positive 4. And if I double check here, x times positive 4 is equal to positive 4x. So my answer is x minus 2 times 7x plus 4. So that's another one. And then the last one, another negative, 12x squared, put the minus 5. So again, that's the easy part. Now I want to multiply the 12 times 5, and I'm going to get 60. And I need a difference, because this is a negative here, a difference of negative 4. So I'm going to go 1 and 60, 2 and 30, 3 and 20, 4 and 15, and I can see it's going to be 5 and 12, 6 and 10. And there's my difference of 4. And because I need a negative 4, I'm going to make this a positive 6 and a negative 10. So I can get the negative 4 up here. So I'm going to put the minus 10x here. I'm going to put the plus 6x here. When I factor out the 12 and the 10, I can pull out a 2. And I can pull out an x. And now I need to, if I factor the 2x out of 12x squared, I'm left with a 6x. And if I pull a 2x out of the minus 10x, I'm left with a negative 5. And if I want to see what type factors out of negative 5, it's just a plus 1. Or if I think of it as 6x plus 1 is equal to the 6x. So my answer would be 6x minus 5 times 2x plus 1. So there you have it. Box method. It's a little different than the cross method. Some people like this one better, some people don't. Just wanted to give you another option to try. Okay, have a great day.